Oh, okay. Your daughter's small.
No, I be one. No, we'll just stop at the P.
Send two everywhere. Yeah, your daughter cameras are higher than yours.
Speed down?
The one the funny one was our brother from 11, Jeremy.
Oh,
He's the first person. He
yeah.
has camera focused on.
Well, maybe.
1 second, boss. We'll go live in a second. Okay. 3. We're live, Chief.
All right. Good evening. I'm Executive Assistant Chief Larry Satterwhite over Field Operations. With me is Commander Grayson Wilson over Central Division and Commander Jonathan Halliday over our Major Assaults and Family Violence Division. We're out here at 1300 Gillette at a shooting where a 2-year-old was shot. We really don't have a whole lot of information, so we really are going to need the public's help in figuring out who's responsible for this. At 6:33 p.m., we received a call to this location of a shooting in progress. We were on the scene within 4 minutes. It was a very chaotic scene, and there were numerous people out here that were also here when the shooting erupted just minutes earlier. What they are reporting is that several cars, well, they were outside here enjoying their evening in front of the houses when 4 vehicles passed northbound on Gillette, the street we are on going north, crossing over Ruth Bend in that direction. A black car, a black truck, a silver car, and then another car. What they're saying is that as the truck, the car and the truck and the vehicle behind it were just passed over Ruth Bend, that shots rang out. They're saying all the shots they thought were coming from the black truck. It was many, many shots. We don't know if the persons in that vehicle were shooting at that crowd, somebody in the crowd, or at the vehicles that were following them. We do believe there was at least 2 shooters because we have casings from 2 firearms, one from a rifle, one from a handgun. What we do know is there was a 2-year-old child that was playing in front of his house just right behind us to my left across the street who was struck. Family scooped him up and ran him to the hospital quickly. I'm thankful to say that right now he is in stable position, but he was in condition, but he was shot twice. He was hit twice. So we are still praying for a full recovery. The one suspect vehicle that the crowd is saying that they know shots came from was a black truck, possibly a 4-door truck, lifted with a potential light bar on it or some device. We don't know that for sure. The other 3 vehicles is a black 4-door sedan that was in front and a silver Nissan or something like that vehicle sedan that was behind. There was also a champagne car behind that. We don't know if it was involved. It did, when the shots rang out, back up and go the other direction, back southbound on the street that we are. We have no suspect descriptions at this time. So we really need the help from the public. Anybody that knows anything, we are asking them to call our Major Assaults Division at 713-308-8800. If you want to remain anonymous or you want to call Crime Stoppers, 713-222-TIPS or 3131. And with that, I'll take questions.
Do you have surveillance video? Because we noticed.
We have cameras that are around that we are now looking at. This is going to be a long investigation. Our Houston Forensic Sciences Unit is doing their part in collecting the casings and any evidence we can get. Our investigators are canvassing the area, talking to people, and also looking at that video.
So do you think the black truck and the black car were the ones that were exchanging gunfire?
We just don't know at this time. The reports from the crowd is that it came from the black truck. But again, we have casings from 2 different firearms. That indicates either there were 2 shooters from the same truck or this was a shootout between vehicles, and we just don't know right now.
Where was the child shot?
Reports right now are in the torso or abdomen and arm is what we're hearing.
But in stable condition?
That's the current report, but this is a 2-year-old child. A very small body. So we're very concerned. We're just going to pray.
Do you know who took him to the hospital of the family?
As far as I know, it's family, but I cannot confirm that at this time.
Have you had any like drive-by shootings, or would you call it a drive-by shooting, by the way?
Well, we really just don't know. I mean, if it's a shooting between 2 groups in the vehicles, or if they're just driving by and shooting at the crowd, we simply don't know.
Have you had anything kind of similar to that in this area recently?
I don't have that information right now. We can get that for you. Certainly, we'll look at our crime statistics and look at that.
The neighborhood
Well, we always think of this as First Ward, but I don't have a specific name. Commander Grayson, do you, Wilson? Fourth Ward. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Fourth Ward. My mistake. Okay.
It's Freemanstown, Fourth Ward. Okay.
Chief, any indication they were at the park? There's a park right here.
I'm sorry, sir.
Any indication they were there at the park?
We don't. We don't. Really, we're still very early. We're still working to get everything. We'll have more information and we'll share more as we get it. But right now, I've kind of given you what we know at the moment.
Thank you.
So no one has been detained. No one's been stopped.
No,
possibly.
we don't even have a suspect description at this time. We're hoping the public will help us with that and that we will have that soon.
And I'm sorry. The number of shots fired.
We have numerous casings on the ground, both from a rifle and from a handgun. I mean, could be as many as 30 or 40 shots. We just don't know.
Any more questions? All right, Chief, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, folks, this is a real busy night here at the 1300 block.